in Cairns. I'm about to go see my koalas and kangaroo. I have a shuttle picking me up. So let's get to it. My adventure begins with a shuttle bus picking me up right from the hotel. This is one of many services they offer when visiting the park, which makes this hassle-free and enjoyable. Arriving at the park, you're immediately immersed in nature. Rainforestation is home to some of Australia's most iconic wildlife and cultural experience. One of the highlights of my visit was getting up and close and personal with kangaroos, and yes, you can feed and interact with them. I am here with the kangaroos. This one is just chilling. I really do want to pet you. If I'm not mistaken, these are Western grey kangaroos. They tend to rest during the day and become active in the evening. They're gentle, curious, and full of personality. It's an experience you don't want to miss.
You don't want to be disrespectful.
Those ones are. The pumpkin was hand-raised, so she's very used to people, she's very comfortable with us. The other ones just kind of see.
Definitely heavy on being active in the evening, because as you can see, I was doing everything in my power to get them to move, and they was just not with it. Moving on to my next activity, the Army Duck Tour, a unique amphibious vehicle that takes visitors on a journey through both land and water in the rainforest.
Forest is it needs a lot of rain to survive, or a lot of moisture. So you want to try and contain as much moisture in the soil here to be able to survive from dry season to dry season. Over 40% of our bird species you can find here. Now the most common question we get is, how do we know are there crocodiles in this water? All those spikes fall off. You're left with retain. We know retain furniture. That's what this is made out of, okay? Also use the teacher's cane. Thankfully I'm too young to know and experience that.
Heading back to the Koala and Wildlife Park to see and interact with other wildlife such as crocodiles, snake, and even cassowaries. This park is designed to educate visitors about the biodiversity of the rainforest, the challenges of conservation, and the cultural significance of the land to indigenous Australians.
It's incredible how still they stay. And
Yes.
they're asked at least once a day, are they still?
Wow.
So that's a good behaviour that we want to see, because it basically regulates body temperature.
Oh, there was another one.
Yeah, just see it.
Yeah, I see it now. A tippy toe.
Well. Sometimes I'd be looking for them like in our morning and evening shower. No, our females there, our males there. So the males in crocodile species will get a lot bigger than females.
You can opt to guided tours which offer information about the ecosystem, plants, and animals that inhabit the area. In my opinion, their Aussie barbecue style lunch is a must. The food was so good, and I believe it's definitely worth the price. They offer a variety of food which goes perfect with everyone dietitian. I did the exclusive koala experience, which allowed me to explore a more intimate and up-and-close interaction with koalas. I was also able to hold the koala under the supervision of an experienced wildlife keeper, a rare and memorable moment.
Now somebody, anybody, everybody scream!
Waste on their food, however they only eat the new growth of the eucalyptus. So old stuff, really woody, see how it's like really hard to break apart. It's going to be higher in toxins, lower water content, harder to chew, not really much, not nice. This one's lovely and soft, so more water content, more nutrients, easier to chew and digest, and less toxins. They're gonna go for this stuff over this one.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're at the top of it. Then they go into Mom's pouch. So what Mom does is she makes like a little mucus trail from the cloaca up to the pouch.
Right. Similar to like kangaroos.
Some pretty much, yeah. So all marsupials kind of do this. Then somehow they work their way up. They know where to go into the pouch, and then basically they come out looking like an actual koala. Then after a few weeks in there. So Mom has 2 teats, so she can have 2.
During this tour, I got the chance to learn about koalas' life, behavior, and habits through the behind-the-scenes discussions with one of the wildlife keepers.
Nellie was hand-raised, so she's very kind of affectionate towards people. If we're coming cleaning, sometimes she'll just come down and she'll just want to be held. So very, very different to one down the end that I'm going to talk about. But yeah, she's a little sweetheart. She's absolutely lovely. Look at her little feet. So the difference between her and I'm going to show you Willow down below. You'd swear she was a young one. Like she flies around. She's in really good shape. Just shows that having been in human care since she was a baby, like she's not had that kind of struggle of wild
so
life.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly. She hasn't been through too much stressors anyway compared to what Willow would have kind of been through. Yeah, they sleep in such funny positions. Like they're really flexible as well. So I think if we slept like that, you'd wake up in an absolute
Exactly.
you'd be sore, to say the least. So down here then we have, this is Mari. Mari is a very big female. She's got really good genetics. She's very, very sweet.
I was trying to see if I could get a video of.
She's kind of hiding. So yeah, one thing they do is they hide to feel safe. Willow's awake. You can get a nice video of her. Hi, Willow. So Willow is, as I said, very other end of Nellie. She was rescued from the wild because unfortunately she got hit by a car. Now thankfully that person was responsible enough to bring her to a rescue centre, which is brilliant.
So do you guys also rescue as well?
So we don't here, but we do take them in once they've been rehabilitated. So we don't actually have a hospital here. We're just kind of a smaller place. We haven't really invested in that side of things, but there are areas that are dedicated to it. She will block that hole with that big cartilage plate, and what it does is it also has like a really thin layer of skin, like it's spread quite thin, so that it's not like this. An animal can grab that. It's really thin so that they can't actually get a grip, and also it's bone, so it's not going to hurt them. And another thing they can do is they can lie down in that tunnel, and if something goes above them, they can slap up and basically kill anything that's trying to attack their den. So really powerful animals, and these guys just use it to sit down all day.
She don't feel lonely? She's used to being by herself?
No, they're really solitary as well.
Okay. That is good to know.
Yeah, so generally if you see an animal on its own, it is for a reason. If they're social animals, they will 100% have a group. Pink, same as blue tongue over there.
That's how it looks.
So yeah, really like snake-like scales, but still a lizard. They shed like a lizard, all in different pieces at different times. But he's lovely. Kind of lucky you get to see him because some days he just burrows.
Awesome. Here I get an up-close look at these reptiles, while these knowledgeable guys share interesting facts about their behavior, habitat, and role in the ecosystem. Whether you're fascinated by these slithery creatures or just curious, it's definitely an educational experience.
In the wild, different story. We do not approach dingoes, and they will absolutely tear you apart.
Located just a short distance is the Australian Butterfly Sanctuary, the largest butterfly aviary in the Southern Hemisphere. It's a must visit for anyone exploring the area. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because it closed around 3:30, I believe, but just because I missed it, don't mean you should as well. I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.